Hi guys, Ed here with StipTrac TV. First of all, happy Thursday. Second of all, it's the 1st of February. It's an exciting time in the car business, and it's an exciting time to implement something new that we're going to talk about in your dealership, especially for you dealerships. Number one, if you have a BDC department that is struggling, or if you don't have a BDC department and you just have salesmen answering the phone, we can turn those guys into instant pros on the phone. And the process is a lot easier than what you think. So what we're going to talk about today is stop scheduling appointments and start scheduling deliveries. Guys, did you hear the difference? We're not going to schedule an appointment anymore. We're going to schedule a delivery. Because we have to assume that that buyer that is calling in on the telephone or emailing you, guys, they already know everything about that car. They know the car they want, and they know the price that they should pay for it. At that point, a majority of the customers are simply just asking if you have a particular vehicle in stock. So why are we selling over the phone? We just have to assume that that person wants to buy the car that they're inquiring on, right? They have all the tools and research in front of them. So what are we doing when we schedule that appointment? Guys, you are scheduling an appointment and a process that 99 out of 100 buyers hate. They hate the process. They hate the thought of walking into your dealership. In fact, let's look at some numbers here. So this is coming from AutoTrader. 54% of consumers would buy from a dealership that offered their preferred experience even if you didn't have the lowest price. So that's taking the price objective right out. These customers will pay more if you offer them a better preferred experience. 72% would visit dealerships more often if the buying process was improved. That just tells me that they do not want to walk in the door because they expect to get browbeat as soon as they walk in the door. It's not saying that you guys are doing that. It's just saying that they have this perceived perception from their friends, from their families, from your own salespeople out and about talking, maybe at a party, or, you have a car salesman who's bragging about how much, money and profit that they're making in the car business. Guys, that all comes back full circle to the customer. Driving sales. 56% of shoppers would buy more cars if the process was easier. Auto sales could rise about 25% if the retail experience improves. And this one is mind-boggling to me. 99 out of 100 automotive shoppers, begin their purchase journey expecting to be a hassle-driven, so they're expecting to be hassled in large part of their experience and that of friends, families, with retailers seeking to control the process of the retailer's objectives. That last sentence is really with retailers seeking to control the buyer's process and retailer's objectives. That's really what you guys are trying to do when you're scheduling an appointment. You're trying to control their buying process to meet your objectives. And they're on to that. That's why they don't like coming to the dealership anymore. So your BDC just needs to start assuming 100% of the sales. Expect that your online customers will already have researched the car. They know what car to buy, and they already know what price to pay for it. So you now have a new, faster way to purchase a vehicle, and you are going to be excited to tell your customers about it. It is simply that easy to implement, guys. You could tell your customers, hey, we have a new, faster way to purchase a vehicle from us. Can I tell you about it? Now, you tell me one customer that you say that to is going to say no on the phone. No, I don't want to hear about your faster buying experience, right? Of course they want to hear that. Okay, so then we take it to the next step. We have a new interactive app called Take the Keys. This will dramatically minimize the time you spend at our dealership. We know your time is valuable. Would you like to take advantage of this? Yes or no? Okay, we're giving the customer that option because we know their time is valuable. Okay, and then again, we're assuming the sale. So we're starting to assume that these people are going to come in, test drive this car, and buy it, right? So in a few seconds, this is what your agent is going to be telling the customer. In a few seconds, you are going to be getting a text message from us that has a link to download our new Take the Keys app with a 5-digit PIN code. Go ahead and download that app and log in and let me know when you get to the home screen. That's it. You're done. From there, the app will take over and show them step by step what documents they need before they come in. Now, what's this allow your dealership to do? So now you have glue. You have glue to this appointment because this customer has invested time and energy into making this happen. And they will invest time and energy to make it happen if you perceive that it is going to help them when they get into the dealership so they don't have to be there all day, right? That's the beauty of this. Now, we're not saying take the whole buying experience 100% online. I could see why there would be a lot of reservations, especially from dealer owners. You know, we spent millions of dollars on these facilities. We're proud of them. We want people to come in. We still want people to drive the car. And I believe, I think a majority of customers will always want to test drive a vehicle before they buy it. I know statistics say that like 56% of these people don't really care about the test drive. But I can tell you from experience, I think the majority of the customers would want to test drive. And I know if I were a dealership owner, I would want my finance manager also to be in front of these people when they're buying their car for that last touch, just to make sure the documents and everything was right, and to avoid re-signs. I can't imagine having to FedEx paperwork or drive back and forth. It's just easier to get it all done at your facility. However, it doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. So what Take the Keys does is it allows you, so we put your customer in as a pre-approval, it sends out the app, then they download the app, and then they can just follow the step-by-step instructions. Guys, if you're doing any secondary business, this is great because they can have their references, proof of income, proof of residence, all of this stuff in before they even walk into your dealership. Now, here's the really cool thing about this. As they are uploading documents, your dealership it can view these documents in real time as they're coming in, and you can either approve or deny it. So let's say the driver's license is simply expired, right? You can deny the driver's license and say, hey, your driver's license is expired and we need a new one. So it just allows you so much flexibility. So we'll go ahead and go right into this here. Let me get to the full screen. Okay, so here's the customer's cell phone. At this point, they've already received a text message and download the app and getting ready to log in. So they simply click the Take the Keys icon. You will see right here your customer will receive a welcome text. That text has their 5-digit PIN code. Guys, the only thing they need to log into the app is their own cell phone number, right? Everybody knows that, and the 5-digit PIN that came in through the text. They simply sign in. We have the app to where it brands to your dealership, so your logo will go right here in front and center. 5 items required. All the customer simply does is press on that button. Driver's license, insurance card, however you want that stip list to be, you can control it on every single deal. They just click on that, simply snap a picture of their driver's license and submit it, and it is in your digital deal jacket waiting to be approved. It will never be lost. It will never be mixed with another deal. It will always be there, even if your customer comes in and test drive the car and maybe they decide they didn't like that and maybe they're in another car or something overnight. You still have all that documentation, so you don't need to get it again or anything like that. Everything is nice and digitally secure within our system and Take the Keys. And you can also get referrals and references. So once you get them to, in fact, we'll walk through that. So referrals and references, super easy, guys. It just, we covered that last week, but you select from their contact list on their phone. You can send them push notifications in real time. Your BDC department could come or could literally say if the guy didn't show up for the interview, the BDC could instantly send a push notification to that buyer, say, hey, sorry we missed you. I know something might have happened or what have you. But it's 100% deliverable and it's a trackable message, which means you can track when that customer opened that particular message. So guys, harness the power, right? So when you have them download an app and actually take physical steps towards the buying process, that's your glue. That is your glue to get them in. Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're setting an appointment and we're praying that they come in. We don't have to do that anymore. They could call in. We could say, we have a new easy way to buy a car. Would you like to know about it? Customer says yes. Great. We have this new app that is awesome, and it will allow us to minimize the time you spend in our dealership because we know your time is extremely valuable. Guys, that's all you have to say. From there, it is done. So I hope you guys can see the true value in actually starting the delivery process faster, assuming the sale as soon as they call in. Guys, if they call in and ask for a specific car, that means we want to buy the car. That does not mean we want to come in and test drive and go through your 12-step process. We want to come in, we want to make it fast and quick and get this deal done. In fact, just spoke to a BDC agent the other day. She said that customers' time was the second largest objection that she hears every single day. And I'm sure if you have a BDC department, you can ask them the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Guys, the website is StipTracBDC.com to view the BDC side of this. We have the demo is right online for you to view it. If you want to see a full demo, just fill out the form and we will get back to you as soon as possible so we can do a full demo so you guys can see that. Again, it's StipTracBDC.com. Thanks for showing up. Happy Thursday. Let's kill it in February, okay? Let's absolutely just kill it this month. And we will see you next Thursday. Not sure what we're going to do yet. We like to keep it a surprise. So we will see you next Thursday. Again, this is Ed signing off from StipTrac TV. See you later.